All right, a letter came in from Ed Brown today, and this is his address. This is his wife's address. As you can see, their release dates are way out there. 2042 for his wife and 2045 for him. That's basically a death by prison. They had the terrible, terrible crime of believing this was a free country and that they could talk about the Constitution when they went to court. The judge banned the Constitution in the courtroom, so they decided not to show up. I don't think that's a terribly bad thing to do. It certainly isn't something that you put somebody in prison for the rest of their life for. But the letter came in. Let's read it. That's the address from Sovereign Edward Lewis Brown. That's my P.O. Box address. Looks like it's postmarked March the 30th, although at the bottom it says March the 2nd. So I don't know if it took that long to get here or what. It's kind of weird, right? All right, this appears to be, he draws this often. This seems to be his kind of trademark. Honor above all else but God. And then he's got a picture of his wife and himself when in better days when he was united with his loved one. That was... It says Ed and Elaine Brown, July 4th, 2007. See if I can find out what it says below that. I can't. It looks like it was cut off. Even on my copy, it's cut off. It says at home during the siege, probably. United States Constitution Rangers. This is his Constitution card of his identity. This is something to certify that something was put into the Library of Congress. Or something to do with Congress, anyway. This is something that he says is not copyrighted, and if it's completed in its entirety, let's just try to go through it. It says Khazar Turks, Ashkenazi, Genesis chapter 10, KJV Bible, Nathan A. Rothschild, Family, Crown Templar, Knights Templar, London, the Inns of Court. The Vatican is up here. So you have the Vatican, the Rothschilds, and the Bilderberg Illuminati. Crown Templar, Switzerland owns the Federal Reserve, IRS, U.S. Department of Justice, U.S. Attorney, U.S. Supreme Court, and all inferior and federal courts. American Bar Association. The Vatican has control of the International Bar Association. Lodge 322 Skull and Bones. Brotherhood of Death, Nazi SS, U.S. Intelligence, FBI, CIA, NSA. What's SOG, guys? You guys help me out. Standard Operating Group, I don't know. CFR, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral, White House Executive, Bank Administration, Industry Leaders, All Media. Then it comes down further underneath Skull and Bones to be Phi Beta Kappa, December 5th, 1776. Underneath Phi Beta Kappa, you have senior gen admins, Senate rhinos, Congress, military leaders, state governors, state legislators. Khazar Turks, 33rd degree Freemasons, Freemasons Illuminati, acquired by Rothschild agent Adam Weishaupt, May 1st, 1776, but took control of Freemasons at Wilhelmsbad, Germany. 1783, then disbanded the Illuminati in 1785. They control the U.S. law enforcement, business leaders, and civil servants. Order out of chaos. This document has no copyright. If copied entirely and not changed, there is much more than will be added as larger space is available. It is done on for the love of truth and greater knowledge of government. Note 3/23/2017, Commander Edward Lewis Brown. 1. The Khazar Turk are the bloodline of the Genghis Khan circa 12,000 through 1227 AD. 1 in 200 alive today are of his bloodline. So it is Tola. I don't know what that means. So it is Torah. I don't know. 2. The East European Ashkenazi, see Genesis chapter 10, verse 1 through 4 KJV, call themselves Jews, but they are not. See above. They adopted the rabbinical and the banking that the Judean Orthodox Torah Jews of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the Ashkenazi, are of Noah's son Japheth. Ashkenazi are not Semites only. The ancient Middle East people are 4. European American Ashkenazi moved into the Palestine, Jerusalem in 1948. The Orthodox Judean true Jew does not want the political European Talmudic Ashkenazi Zionist there. Over. The chart shows what has been going on for hundreds of years, a millennia if you will. They are well versed in social engineering, but self-serving and evil and any civil standards of morality. And evil by any civil standards of morality. I can't answer that right now. But mankind as a species will always be stunted as long as this ideological bloodline of Japheth rules. To deceive is their tool. To be worshipped is their goal. To murder, rape, torture is their pleasure. Satan in one form or another is their God. They are nearing the time of their own destruction. May God have mercy on their souls. Commander Edward Lewis Brown, steward and witness, and he always does that YHVH thing. All right, this is March 23rd, 6th attempt, writing a letter to Dear Mr. President. His 6th attempt at writing the President. Dear Mr. President, this is my 5th attempt. I think he made a copy of his 5th, and he's saying this right here is his 6th. This is my 5th attempt to notify you of an ongoing foreign and domestic political coup d'etat against the United States republics through your intelligence agencies' command, which evidence we have chronologically formatted for your edification. I am sure we can very quickly and solidly set your adversaries back on their heels and allow you the time you need to do your work for the Constitution republics under de jure rule of law. With a little help from a small hand-picked team, we are able to run totally in the light lawful interference for you in your efforts to protect the lawful policies, laws, and contracts. We are very well informed as to who these ladies and gentlemen are at virtually all levels of both state and federal governments, which includes their foreign and domestic puppet masters. We also do not enter into the blame, hate, control, our anger. We also do not enter into blame, hate, and control our anger because we have no known enemies. Emotions, anger, hate, etc. weakens us. However, the facts are what they are and serve us all. It has always been the intelligence and government that are the operators for literally all assassinations, wars, and major crimes against its own government. And because we operate totally in the open, no secrets, we are able to get directly to the heart of these problems. Call me. I'm serious. We can help. Commander Edward Lewis Brown, United States Constitution Rangers, Yahweh. Number 2, March 2017. For immediate distribution, there should be a great gnashing of teeth and howling from the chart. It's all of record, Ed. All right. As you can tell, Ed and Brown is very serious in his mission as part of the Constitutional Rangers. And he wants to correct the wrongs that have occurred against America, and don't all of us. So please write Ed Brown a letter. Write Ed Elaine Brown a letter. Let him know you love him. Let him know you care about him. And that we are going to do our best to make noise and shine light for political prisoners in America. Thank you, and take care.